Hey everybody, welcome into Northern Life. Thanks for being here with us on this Friday. We made it to the end of the week. This week flew by, just like last week did. The weeks just keep flying by.
Last weekend in September. We're going into October now next week.
Is it Tuesday, October?
Tuesday's October 1st, I believe. Yeah.
Man alive.
It's been insane. I can't believe it still feels like summer, obviously outside, so it's like it's still August out there. It feels like right now, but now it's the end of September, going in October. It's going to be Halloween, it's going to be Christmas, it's going to be Thanksgiving, it's going to be everything coming up very soon.
And then it's 2025.
And then it's 2025. Yeah, and then it's our 5th anniversary of the show.
Then I'm at my 30th high school reunion.
It goes so fast.
We're all bald.
Yeah. I hope I keep my hair.
I might be getting there, I don't know. Well, hey, we're going to have some fun because coming up today, we know where everyone is going to be on this Sunday. You're going to have your TV on. It's going down in Green Bay at Lambeau Field as the Packers host the Minnesota Vikings. A lot of storylines going on in this game, including the status of Packers quarterback Jordan Love and the return to Green Bay of running back Aaron Jones.
Man, I am excited to watch that game. And we're sharing 5 stories that we weren't able to get to this week, including a penguin that's going viral and a Scottish term that you might want to try out this weekend. Well, hey, earlier this week we heard from a lot of viewers about the strangest things they were craving when they were pregnant. So we're going to start things off with Evelyn, who shared a comment on her Facebook page saying her pregnancy cravings included bubble gum, oranges, pumpernickel bread, and how do you say that? Maraschino?
Maraschino cherries.
Those little red cherries that come in like the cherry
glass containers or whatever. Yeah, okay. Totally.
Yeah.
Yep.
The maraschino cherry.
Sure. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, those are relatively normal pregnancy cravings. The pumpernickel bread, very specific.
Right. I also put these in order of kind of how weird they're going to get.
Okay.
Starting off a little tame.
So this is the mild one.
Right,
Okay.
right. So next we got Julie, who said, when I was pregnant with my son, I craved pizza with mustard. And with my daughter, I craved applesauce and chocolate, but not mixed together.
Pizza with mustard, huh?
That actually doesn't sound like it'd be too bad.
I bet that's really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like mustard as the sauce or something like that.
Oh.
Yeah. Maybe bratwurst.
Well, there's cheeseburger pizza.
Oh yeah, you can do
that's not
mustard.
usually too bad.
That's not terrible, no.
You clearly like mustard because you really layered your burger at the Breeze Inn with a lot of mustard.
I did a lot of
Ryan
mustard.
took his bite. Everyone was
He
like,
did some damage with that.
It's often on my t-shirt too.
Now we got Stacy from Virginia, Minnesota. She let us know her weird craving with her first daughter was chopped bananas in a bowl of sauerkraut.
Now we're getting a little weird.
That is very specific. Interesting. I can't imagine just even like chopped bananas. It has to be chopped, it sounds like.
Yeah.
And then she wants it in a bowl of sauerkraut.
Fortunately, cold sauerkraut. A hot sauerkraut would have been
Gross.
probably even worse than that.
Boiled sauerkraut.
And then finally, I believe this one was the worst one. There's Kristen chiming in with, I craved the smell of new tires. I know that's weird, so I remembered going to Sears to get tires put on, and I really wanted to chew on them.
Okay.
It's a little strange.
That's funny. At least she was like going to buy new tires and she wasn't just walking into Sears and like sniffing and the sales associate was like, ma'am, are you here to buy anything?
Get out of the store,
Didn't
please.
just walk in to chew the tires.
Yeah,
So.
that too. Ooh.
I'll give you this though. New tire smell, one of the best smells out there.
it's great.
I love
It
a tire
is.
store.
New car?
Yeah.
New
Just never wanted
tire?
to chew one
Good
though.
stuff.
Yeah, chewed one.
That's where it gets a little
Would
crossing
not,
the line.
Not be smelling too great. Well, things are getting a little frosty between Wendy's and McDonald's, apparently. Wendy's firing shots at the Golden Arches, advertising its $1 Frosty deal as their go-to sweet treat, and without mentioning McDonald's by name necessarily, Wendy's has apparently added its locations to a so-called McBroken map that tracks the chain's malfunctioning ice cream machines. So the map was created by a customer who's frustrated by McDonald's iconic and chronic issue with broken machines. Wendy's $1 Frosties do run until this Monday.
Yeah, when is the ice cream machine working at McDonald's? It's wild. That is quite the shot. And they're pretty good at giving shots to all the different fast food places. They're great on social media.
The
with
Wendy's
their-
roasting online.
Yes.
Yeah, they're quick to the punch. It does seem true, though. Every time I go to a McDonald's, they're like, our ice cream's broke. But no other fast food restaurants do I ever really get that excuse. I don't know what it is.
I think for me, it's usually the ice cream machine's working, but for some reason the McFlurry machine's not working.
Oh.
It's like the mixer that seems to be not working whenever I go.
It's like
Stir
grab
it,
the
stir it
spoon
with
in my hand and mix it. I'll do it in my car if you want me
We
to.
did the mixing at Dairy Queen that one time. It's messy.
It goes all over your shirt.
It's a fast machine
That and mustard.
on pizza. Yeah.
Oh man, the Northland is home to some of the best fall foliage in the country, as we all know, but it actually isn't in Minnesota or Wisconsin. Michigan's Upper Peninsula is the best destination. That's according to voters in USA Today's Choice Awards. According to the Sioux News, autumn leaves in the Upper Peninsula are typically most colorful from late September through mid-October. FunintheUP.com also provides a weekly UP Fall Colors report that you can enjoy if you're planning a trip out that way. My husband is making a trip toward the UP this weekend.
Nice.
He's going to go to Northwest Wisconsin, but you got to go through a little chunk of the UP. So I'm sure he's going to see some beautiful colors.
Absolutely.
Here's what I'll say too. On the 4 p.m., we usually do a live camera from somewhere.
Yep.
That camera they have in the UP is fantastic.
Yeah.
It's absolutely beautiful. I know, didn't Dan Wolf do a story maybe
Copper
a year and a half
Peak?
ago or something? Copper Peak, yeah, where
Yes.
it was beautiful, just that huge lookout on top of that ski lift, and
So cool.
very beautiful.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Get out there while you can. In the health and wellness world now, an age-old way of healing is getting a modern boost, and you just have to see the mascot who is hyping up St. Paul's Wonderland Mushroom Dispensary. They're getting ready to open today. All jokes aside, though, both men there are truly focused on the health and wellness aspect of mushrooms that can work as a natural alternative or enhancement to modern medicine. And many of their products are made down in Minneapolis, with the mushrooms coming from the West Coast.
How much money would it take for you to wear that mushroom costume?
I need one for Halloween, so I think I would probably no money at all.
Wow.
His beard just hanging out of his mushroom suit.
It'd
Yeah.
be pretty funny too if you got a Mario costume with
Yeah.
a Luigi
Oh,
costume
true.
in the mushroom.
Jump on top of the mushroom or whatever?
Yeah.
There we go.
A new study shows making arts and crafts can be good for your mental health. The study was published recently in Frontiers in Public Health. It found engaging in creative activities can significantly boost well-being by providing meaningful spaces for expression and achievement. A cognitive psychologist involved in the study said things like knitting and drawing require very few tools, so easily accessible, and they can be engaging and creatively fulfilling as well. I agree. When we learned how to knit, I felt fulfilled.
Yeah.
Some of
I
our
felt like I was
best shoots.
accomplishing
We've
something.
done a few of those kind of shoots where you're painting and everything, and it's a lot of fun.
It is. Well, hey, coming up, we're bringing you the stories you missed.
Welcome back, everybody. So during the week, sometimes we don't get to all the stories we planned on talking about on a given day here on Northern Life and our big old news rundown that we have. So for our Top 5 Friday today, we thought it'd be fun to share those with you at the end of the week here. So we're going to get to number 5 on the list. According to color experts, the shades of the season help us get into that fall mindset. But what makes them so cozy? According to a color guru, fall colors create, quote, a calm yet abundant vibe due to its association with the colors of the harvest. Also, shades of oranges, reds, and yellows are similar to what we see when we're staring at a roaring fire, which then soothes us and makes us feel relaxed, warm, and grounded.
It's almost like a caveman thing where you're looking at the
Yeah.
fire and you just feel
It's
your...
in our instincts.
Yeah.
In our bodies.
Wow. I think it's the temperature that makes me
Yeah.
feel the most coziest. You know?
Agreed.
Yeah, big sweaters. and
Having
things
that
like
little crisp in the air too just kind of makes you feel a little more alive
Yeah,
too.
I love
you feel
it.
like your blood going through your veins. Or
right in your
something.
chest. Just
Yeah. A hot cup of coffee hits your chest.
Yeah.
You're
Oh.
so aggressive about the fall colors.
Fall colors. Get it.
Stay forever.
Well, next at number 4, how on trend is your Halloween costume idea this year? Well, the retailer Spirit Halloween is out with its list of Halloween trends for 2024. Among this year's popular choices are the new emotions from Pixar's Inside Out 2. That would be a cute one, especially for like a little family costume or something like that. Beetlejuice characters from the new movie, also a popular choice. Some YouTube-inspired looks, like, I don't know what this is, Skibidi
Skibbity?
toilet?
Skibbity toilet.
What
Is that what it is?
Skibidi toilet? What is that?
It's a saying with what's the new generation? Generation Alpha.
Oh, yeah.
They say that I was at Valley Fair the other weekend.
Oh, boy.
And I heard some kids actually say skibbity. I thought it was just like a goofy thing. You know, the kids also say like Riz and
Yeah,
whatnot.
yeah.
But skibbity toilet's apparently a huge thing.
That's the
I-
phrase.
Skibidi toilet.
I have no idea what it actually means. I think it's just like internet.
Is it appropriate?
I don't know. What they say, they say brain rot, you know? So,
Yeah.
just like
toilet.
things that don't make sense but have some sort of meaning to the younger generation.
Okay.
So,
Kudos to you,
Scooby-Doo.
young kids.
yeah, apparently,
Scooby-Doo.
apparently makes sense to them. So if your kids out there at home, for the parents out there, it apparently means something.
Okay, well, if your kid asks to be a skibbity toilet, I guess watch out. I don't know. The ever popular Minions also on the list. I was a Minion
Yeah.
last year.
You're right. That's popular.
I think people saw and they realized maybe I should be a Minion, so I could have started that
You're
trend.
starting
I don't
the
know.
trend.
You started
Brady.
it.
Wow, that's an
a thought.
evergreen right there. Me and my girlfriend Kayla are going as. Do you guys know who Captain and Tennille is?
No.
You explained it to us, and I forgot who it was already. Is that from Gilligan's Island?
It's
It
this
didn't really hit home
cheesy.
with Ryan.
It's the cheesiest duo from like the 1970s. It's a
Oh.
singing group. They got a couple good songs. I love their music, but
What is
they're
it called again?
Captain and Tennille.
Oh, Oh, cute.
Look 'em
I'm gonna
up.
Google it.
Look
Look them
up a
up.
photo.
Very 70s with a captain hat, and yeah, it's fantastic. So.
Not Gilligan's Island related?
No, nor do I think it's on the trending costume ideas of this year.
I know. My due date is October 29th, so I hope I'm going as a new mom. I hope
There
I
we
have
go.
a baby by then, and
Yeah.
maybe no
Get the
costume.
name tag
but,
that says new
at
mom.
least. Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
Let's get to number 3 and not talk about skibbity toilets anymore. Have you ever heard of Herkel-Durkel, which is apparently a real term?
Stop
I did not know.
you're just saying words now.
I did not know.
You're just putting consonants and vowels together and saying them towards
Scrolling
us.
through social media. This one makes more sense than skibbity toilet. It's apparently a Scottish term for staying in bed even though you should probably get up and at 'em.
Oh, I am familiar then.
Yeah, so I do this
all
most
about
mornings.
this.
I set an alarm at 6:30 and don't Herkel-Durkel, or I do Herkel-Durkel until 8. So
Sorry, Harry, I gotta Herkel-Durkel a little longer. Can't take you
I'll
out
let
yet.
you go back to bed, buddy. I'm Herkel-Durkeling.
Let's take a break from skibbity toilets. How about Herkel-Durkel? You guys heard of Herkel-Durkel? How about Kutuwaba?
I'm gonna go to Halloween as a Herkel-Durkel.
Oh, Lordy.
Not leaving my house. No parties for me.
No. Herkel-Durkel.
Oh, that's
All
dumb.
right, next we got a baby penguin who's making a big splash on the internet. Pesto is his name. He's a 9-month-old, 50-pound king penguin, and he's
Whoa.
been going viral. It all started with a gender reveal clip from Seaborn Life Melbourne's aquarium, where Pesto lives. Zookeepers say, I can't take it straight. His name is Pesto. It's just so cute. Every time I say it, I smile.
Big fluffy penguin.
Yeah, zookeepers say Pesto is now well on the way to adulthood and has even started losing some of his baby feathers, too. The zoo says swimming lessons from his dad will likely be starting soon.
I've never seen a baby that is bigger than the parents. Why is the
Yeah.
baby bigger than all the other penguins?
Especially at 9 months old.
Yeah.
I feel like after looking at Pesto, I kind of want to pet a penguin now.
Yeah.
I feel like that'd probably be frowned upon. I feel like that'd probably hurt.
They probably would.
might.
Yeah.
I bet they peck you and things like that.
Probably
but-
worse than those chickens we met.
Yeah.
Those were pecking.
Yeah.
our
But,
feet.
you know, out there, name is everything. You know, I don't know if we'd be talking about Pesto if he didn't have such a cool name.
That's true.
Pesto, great name.
Very cute.
Hey, finally, number 1. We have some pretty hilarious coworkers here at Northern News Now. Recently in my inbox, I got a photo from our coworker Jeffrey, who provided an amazing photo with an even better caption. He paired this photo and told everybody in our newsroom, quote, "My mom's reaction every time she sees the Hunter McCullough."
Ah, wide eyes.
We were doing a live shot, I think, up at Two Harbors of my band playing, and yeah, I saw the camera. I'm like, I gotta look at the camera, right? Oh my gosh,
Absolutely.
that's fantastic.
I was watching that live hit from Jeffrey last week, and all I could hear in the back was you singing. I
Pipe down, that's
focus
it.
on Jeffrey.
That was a blast.
You know, I would say that most people, too, in the Northland, every time they see Hunter, you know, best local celebrity.
Yeah.
Jeez,
Have we
how
told
many
you?
times?
Have we told you lately?
We're going to be
Why?
saying it 30 years down the road, and we're 55 here on Northern Light.
Both of us are bald, and yeah, no.
Talk about the good old days. Shout out Skibbity Toilet, Pesto, and all that. Coming up, Aaron, the longtime Green Bay Packer, returns home, but in the threads of his team's enemy. We'll be right back.
Give me the toilet.
Welcome back, everybody. Here with some expert analysis, thanks to Google. Skibbity Toilet refers to a meme that started from a YouTube series about an army of toilets who tried to take over the world.
Well, there's that.
Realistic, yeah.
So it's nothing bad as far as I know.
No, it's good.
Just weird. That's
Yeah.
This is super weird.
Unnecessary, maybe.
So is your Halloween costume then you and all your friends dressed up as toilets?
That'd be pretty, I mean,
army
it
of
makes
toilets?
sense.
an army of toilets.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's kind of cool.
Make more sense than who, Tennille?
But then Captain and Tennille, yeah,
Yeah,
Captain
we
and
forgot to
Tennille.
Google that
It's
one.
more trendy, I guess, than Captain and Tennille. Toilets, Captain and Tennille.
Yeah.
That
End of the end.
it works. But hey, listen, life is good for me when it comes to our NFL picks and Captain Tennille, of course. I'm still hanging out in first place here at 5-1 here. I've only lost one game.
That's amazing.
Ryan is even right now at 3-3. Briggs, what's going on here? You're
I don't know.
0-6?
Yeah, it's because as I've mentioned, I've been doing it for the team.
That's
I've
true.
been picking against the Vikings so that they win. Because every time I pick, I usually get it wrong. So there we go.
Have you heard of the guy Owen?
0-2.
0-6.
It's okay. I, get
I think I was like
here.
0-8 to start last season, so it kind of feels good to not be there. I still got to do my challenge for losing last season.
That's true, yeah.
Schedule that.
Jeez.
Hey, the Green Bay-Minnesota rivalry, one of the best in the NFL, and if you're looking for a ticket to Sunday's matchup at Lambeau Field, you can expect to pay a pretty penny because according to Vivid Seats, The game is the hottest NFL ticket of Week 4 with an average ticket price of $431.
Whoa.
The best deal being $200. Minnesota enters the game 3-0, first in the NFC North, and one of the Vikings' top players, running back Aaron Jones, who spent his first 7 years playing for Green Bay, will be making his first appearance at Lambeau Field in that different uniform. Green Bay 2-1 at the time, and they have won 2 straight, even without quarterback Jordan Love, who's been sidelined.
Is he back, by the way, for this game? Do we know for sure
At the
yet?
time of our recording, I think he's still questionable.
Okay,
Yeah.
interesting.
But we're going to have to wait and see.
It's going to be crazy. Have you guys ever been to a Vikings-Packers game live in person?
Yes.
At U.S. Bank I have, but I would love to go to one at Lambeau.
You've been to Lambeau.
I have been to one, a couple actually at Lambeau. One in around this time of year when it was super warm. It was like 90 degrees. It was a beautiful day, but it was hot at Lambeau. And then I've been to one in the dead of winter when it was approximately 20 below.
No
so I've
way.
experienced Lambeau at all different stages of weather.
Whole
Best of both
spectrum.
worlds.
But either way, it was so cool to be there. So I could see why, if you're gonna buy tickets to the game, it's worth the money if you're, saving up and
Right.
that's something you want to put it toward because it's a really cool experience.
Yeah. Wow, fantastic.
Absolutely. School of Vikes. So here's how we're picking this weekend. If you're a Packers fan, you might want to turn away because all 3 of us are picking the purple and gold to come out victorious. So that either means I'm going to get my first correct pick on the season or all 3 of us are going to drop a game. I simply couldn't go against the Vikings in a Packers-Vikings scenario,
But
so I had to go.
you've been going 0-6 for the sole
Yeah.
purpose of letting the Vikings win.
I know, but now they've proven themselves. So
Oh,
maybe
no.
they're going to win. I don't know.
So if
I
they
know I feel
lose,
bad.
we blame you, right?
It's
Is that
me.
how that works?
Yeah, I think so.
Take one for
I'll
the
take,
team.
yeah. I'll take that. Yikes.
Well, hey, football
Keep going.
season's so back. Skibbity toilet. That means for many, tailgating back in full swing. A new survey reveals that the parking lot parties that typically precede a game can be just as popular as the action on the field. So conducted by the Finnish long drink company, the survey found that for many, tailgating is the best part, with 22% even saying they have attended a tailgate where they had tickets to the game but didn't even go in because they stayed at the tailgate instead.
I always thought that was fun. I've never done it before, but I bet it sounds like a
I
blast.
tailgated for a Brewers game one time, and it was a blast.
Was it really?
Yeah.
So fun. So hey, when we come back, we're going to talk about Monday's show and more about exciting sports news from Minnesota. Welcome back, everybody. Coming up on Monday here on Northern Life with Ryan and Hunter both out on vacation. I'm going to be leading the way by myself with some of the best stories of the summer that we've done here on Northern News Now. So please bear with me. Stay with me.
You got this,
I
Briggs.
know,
It'll be great,
I know.
Briggs.
I'll be just as exciting as the 3 of us, I promise. I'm excited to highlight all the heartfelt stories our news team has covered in the past month, including the great moment a cat was rescued and reunited with his family here in Duluth. That was one of my favorite stories that we did. The video was just incredible, so we just have to show that again. We're also going to be talking about an awesome Twins game that some Grand Rapids area veterans got to attend, and a whole lot more stories in case you missed them this summer. Perfect place to share some inspiring stuff.
Yeah, it's going to be good stuff. Good stuff. Well, hey, before we go, a great Minnesota sports story. The Minnesota Lynx are playing this Sunday against the Connecticut Sun in the WNBA playoffs. The Lynx took down the Phoenix Mercury earlier this week, and they're one step closer to a potential WNBA championship.
Let's go, Lynx.
Also, quickly, too, this weekend, my first ever time camping, I'm going to be out going into the Boundary Waters, so I'll hopefully see you on Tuesday.
With lots of pictures, hopefully.
Hopefully with lots of pictures.
That'd be
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Good luck up there, Ryan.
Thank you.
Yeah,
appreciate
have
it.
fun. Well, thank you for joining us. Have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you back here on Monday.
Find some time to throw a line or just head outside to unwind. That's the life in the great North Woods. Hike or bike, whatever you like. Get out in the day, enjoy the night. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, this is Northern Life.